Hi guys, welcome back to Gaming with Noobs. Today we're going to be talking about a game that I've been really excited about doing a video on actually. It's called Celtic Heroes, or some people call it Celtic Heroes, just traditionally. That's actually how it's pronounced. But originally I got this through BlueStacks. I don't know, I guess my PC made a shortcut to it. I've been playing this game for a really long time. It's been out for a while. I think it was, I don't know. It's been out for a while. I've been playing it since I was like, I would say maybe 10 or so. But it's a really good RPG game. I plan to do a really long series on it. Today I'll be starting over because my old account got lost, and I was actually like level 40, which is you'll see here soon it was pretty good. But basically, what's gonna happen throughout this series is I'm gonna take you through all the quests and how to beat them, because some of them can get really confusing. Details aren't described in the game as well as you would think they are. So I'll just walk you throughout the game, and the funny part is that throughout most of this, there can be some really funny things going on, because you can chat with people, right? So and then when you chat with people, it's actually really funny because you can mess with them and stuff. So hopefully I can get some really good conversations in that you guys will be able to see. So as you can see, it's made by One Thumb Mobile. I have no idea what else they make, to be honest, but I don't know. They're pretty good, obviously. Let's go full screen. That's how we do it. It's the only bad thing about this game. It takes forever to load. Especially, I mean, in the first place, it's a mobile game. So, or it can be. But that's the thing. With this, it's a mobile game anyway, so often it can get really slow, especially on PC. So it's got some pretty cool, I don't even know what it is, like Celtic music, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty dope. So first things first, what just happened? No. Oh my gosh. No. This is the only bad thing about BlueStacks. All the ads. Anyway, so the first thing they let you do is, that's really, actually, I love it. They give you a description of what each category can do. So basically you choose, male or female. So I'm going to choose male, because obviously I'm a dude. Then you can go with a warrior, so it shows the melee and armor. So the melee, charge into melee with a sword, axe, or hammer. So basically just a typical warrior that fights with regular weapons, a shield, a sword, like I said here. And then armor, equipped mighty armor to shrug off attacks. And by playing this game, I can most definitely tell you guys that the armor on the warriors is actually really fantastic. So then let's go to rogue. For the rogue, the melee strike at melee range with deadly daggers, which I mean, rogue is basically like an assassin, right? So you can kind of see where that gets differentiated with the warrior. And then the speed, attack with lightning speed to deal massive damage. So basically it'll tell you the strengths of these. So on the warrior it's armor, on the rogue it's speed, and on the ranger it's control. So he's ranged, take out enemies with afar with ranged bow attacks. So you can equip different bows and different weapons and stuff like that. And then control and snare your foes with to control the battlefield. This ranger actually has a tool called bolas, right? So you throw the bolas and it slows your target down so that you get more hit time on the target, which is really helpful. The mage, I have to say, is definitely one of my favorites. They're absolutely, one of the strongest ones in this game. Magic blast enemies with powerful magical spells. Elements unleash the destructive elements of fire and ice. And I can tell you guys, fire and ice together when you go both at the same time. So as you'll be able to see here soon, you'll be able to attack at different speeds with different elements, and that can really do smite damage. And then the druid casts lightning magic to smite your foes, healing, protect, and support allies with healing powers. So this is basically just a nature guy, right? So he controls the lightning and all the, the earth and everything. Honestly, I have to say that throughout picking all of these, I've never had the warrior. I've never gone with the warrior, and I guess it's because it's a typical guy. I don't really like to go typical with my stuff. So I'm gonna go with ranger because he's actually really good. Okay, so this is the fun part. You can actually customize what his facial details look like. But the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of his beard, because I'll have that as beard, right? So you can choose his face paint, anything that you want, and I would go with something that's, some face paint, but it doesn't really go with the beard. I sort of like that. I like the look that he has. He looks sort of angry. But, and then you can choose the skin tone. So I'm not super white. So I'm going to go with like the tan color. Then you can choose his size. So he can be really small or really tall. So I'm going to go with maybe the second to biggest. Like that, yeah. And then you can choose his hair. So I typically go with these. I go with the braids with the braided beard because it matches really well together. I typically also go with the brown hair like that. But in this instance, because I think it looks really dope, I'm going to go with the platinum or white, whatever it is. Oh no, the beard style. I already chose that. And then you can choose the beard color. So I'm going to go with white on that as well. It's going to look pretty creepy because I'm going to look like some old guy, playing this game. So I'm going to go with Pyro Clown. Maybe it's been picked, I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so it hasn't been picked. That's a good thing. Another thing about this game that's really cool is you can join a clan, and you can be clan members, and then you can help each other fight with the quests. I have to say, guys, if you're going to start playing this game, it would help you guys out a ton if you used a mouse, because it's really a lot easier to control instead of using the finger pad on your PC. So basically you're going to have these exclamation points, which means that you have a quest in play. And not always is it going to be the main quest. Sometimes it'll be just random quests that you can do for gold and XP and all this other stuff. But you'll have a main course of quests that go throughout the whole entire game, and you don't have to do any of the other sidetrack quests or anything like that. When there's two blades crossed, that means you're supposed to fight them. So this is basically just the battle button, right? So, you know, when you press on them, you want to go with one of your main attacks, which is going to line up right here as you progress throughout the game. So you're going to gain new elements and new spells for whatever. If you choose the mage, you're going to gain fire and ice and all this other cool stuff. In my case, I'm going to get bolas and healing effects and all kinds of stuff. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press on that special first. Sometimes it'll kill them all the way, sometimes it won't. If it's still loading, you can just press that, and sometimes it'll kill them. But usually, typically what I do is press the special and then press the basic attack so that you still have that basic attack while the special is still loading, and then you can press on the special again. So as you can see, there's all these fight markers. You don't have to fight all of them. I've had a lot of confusion in the past with that, with all my friends and everything. A lot of them think that all these blades you have to fight all of them, but you don't. You just have to fight 3 of them and kill them. It's just showing you all the options. So as soon as I kill all of these guys, there should be a question mark. Yep, okay, so as you can see, there's a question mark, and that is going to be the next phase of your quest. So you're going to run past all these guys, and you're going to go to what looks like this druid, or keeper. And I just clicked through this stuff. I mean, if you like reading throughout the story, that's totally cool. But honestly, sometimes I just feel like getting through it all. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been through this basic quest stage. I can probably take you throughout a quarter of the story, because I've done this so many times, because I've lost so many passwords. Oh, wrong way. So, another thing to remember as you guys start out, to always be careful, because your level is going to show you if you can handle these guys or not. So this 2 is going to show their level. This star is going to show how good they are at their level. So it could be a level 2, but it could be a 4-star, in which case I'm probably not going to beat them, because I am only a level 2 as well. So the actual characters don't really have stars, we just have levels. Every time you level up your XP bar, which is right here, you will get, so you're going to get stat points, and you will also get skill points. So these are your skills. See, I just got another one. It's called Barb Shot, which is when you shoot it, it creates a continuous damage that continues to affect them while you're doing your basic attack and your other Sharp Shot special attack. So you can choose to upgrade whichever one you want. You only have 1 skill point per level up, so choose wisely. Don't go overboard on one thing, because then it won't balance out all of your stats and everything. With this, I usually just start from the top. I go with strength, and then I press commit, and it commits to that. So with stats, you can also see how much gold you have, which is really going to come in handy when you try to buy weapons and other such things. So I'll just go ahead and take you through this right now. And that should conclude the video until next time for the next video, and I'll take you guys through a quest or 2. So this is where, this is actually a fairly new feature, maybe in the last year or so. And as you progress throughout the game, you can actually buy animals and pelts, or not pelts, but saddles to ride them on. So that's that. That won't come until later on. You can also buy helmets and gear and all this other great stuff that'll help you throughout your quests, but that is obviously going to cost gold, which in case you'll have to save up. Jewelry is going to have special effects, meaning that you'll get plus 10% on strength, depending on what you get, or plus 10% on defense or speed or anything like that. Just depends on if you get a ring or necklace, or what kind of ring or necklace, that you get. Then here, this will show you all of your basic armor and everything that you need to just survive. So here's another guy that's going through the game right now. So you can request to friend him, and in which case you can then you know, offer to help him sometime, or maybe he can help you with a quest that you need help on, because there will be times when you get really stuck on a quest because you have to level up your your warrior or your ranger or whatever you get, and so that you can beat whichever guy you need to beat or whichever king you need to beat. This is going to show you your quest. So I'm on the Flamebringers, and I have to recover 2 war torches from the Dranken Wildfire. They can be found west of the lighthouse. So this helps out a lot. It gives you one directional system. This is north, that's south. I believe that's east and west. Or perhaps it's the other way around. But that's going to show you that. And then you can get free platinum, buy platinum, just all the pay to win parts of it, which every game has, but it's alright because, you know, we deal with that kind of stuff. This is going to show you your map, where you are, where you can go. It'll show you who you need to fight and where. It'll show you, as you progress throughout the game, you'll be able to unchart, you know, territory and stuff. Let's see, what else? Abilities. So this, I don't really worry about this too much. Your piercing resistance and your slashing resistance and crushing resistance, all that kind of stuff. It's just a bunch of things that you'll acquire throughout the entire game. As far as social things go, it gets pretty simple. Your friends are here, and whenever you friend someone and they accept it, they'll pop up there. You can join a temporary group, not necessarily a clan like a home clan, but you can join a temporary group in the game just to get some help. Like I said, you can join a clan. You can request to join a clan, or they can send the request to you, and that will end up showing you, you know, how far you can get as far as clan things go. So the guy I just tapped on, Ron Wolfram, level 3. The guy that I just tapped on, I think it was, maybe it wasn't, but he's obviously in the area now. I guess it showed that I examined, you know, what level he was and stuff like that. But then as far as that goes, that's the social, and you can say things throughout to the entire game. You can say stuff, you can shout things to the entire game, and then you can also, it'll pop up later, but you can whisper to a certain person. So all you have to do is you have to tap on their profile, this isn't an actual guy, and then press the little mark that's going to pop up right there. And then there will be a button that says whisper, which I'll explain in the next video, and you can just whisper to them and talk to them in a private conversation instead of shouting out to the whole entire game. And then you can whisper to your group or your entire clan to get help on a quest, or, you know, spare gold or whatever you need. These are actually little notions you can do. So you can salute, you can bow, jump, wave, blow, kiss, sad, no, roll dice, dance. You can actually get in trouble for rolling dice because people have actually gambled on Celtic Heroes, which shows how pathetic things can get on this game. But that's pretty much it for this, guys. The only thing I haven't explained is this. This is just your basic health bar. This will go down as far as you let it. You know, guys will hit you and it'll go down. So he keeps on missing, so you're not going to get to see it, I don't think. But it'll go down, and then when it goes all the way down, you'll report to the nearest life stone, which is that blue stone, and you'll report to whichever one is nearest to you. And this is basically just power. For every special move, which is your barb shot or this doesn't take any of your power, but these special parts, like the barb shot or special shot or anything else you get on that side, it will end up taking away some of the power. And this is your XP bar, just to give you a little side thing to show you how far along you're getting on your XP, instead of having to go all the way into stats and looking at your XP, unless you want a more detailed close-up look at it. So I think I covered most of it this time, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. the second video should be out soon. I'm telling you, there's going to be a ton of videos. Hopefully some really funny stuff happens, because often it does with different people. Some people get mad because I like to troll sometimes, and it's pretty funny. But hopefully I get to do more videos on this, guys. And just an update on the hacking thing. The second video should be out probably sometime this week, I'm guessing. But hopefully I can get that out to you guys as well. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe as usual. And don't forget to check out some of the other shorter videos that Dylan, or Arctic Wolf as he likes to go by, has created. He creates great videos, guys. He makes little short ones that you can just go and watch. And they're really convenient because they show you just all kinds of stuff that he does. So that's really cool. And Kira has made one as well, and hers is actually really comical. So just go check those out, guys. Just help us out, get us those views, tell your friends, just subscribe to the channel, and just hit that notification button, and so you can see our updates on my series and all that kind of stuff. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.